Hello, Fruved again. So I'm not sick anymore. Last week was really bad. Like I just watched my video again, and that's like embarrassing. Should have just gone to bed. But yeah, I'm feeling good. It's like 55 degrees out right now. My window is wide open. I just really want to like go for a walk. I probably will later after I like pull myself together. Um, So, yeah, this week's question is, how does the use of alcohol or drugs on campus affect students? Well, I think that it kind of depends on who's using them because some people know how to handle themselves, um, and other people don't, and they're just stupid. Like, I mean, I think that goes without saying. Like, some people are fine. Like, they can go out on weekends and have a good time and then get their work done and still pass their classes and not be alcoholics and not be drug addicts. But then there's some people that don't know their limits, and I mean, obviously it can be really dangerous. Um, so yeah, I mean, it can make them like. Well, I know a guy that, I don't know him personally, but I know of him. I actually kind of helped him. At the beginning of the year, he drank like a whole bottle of whiskey or something, and then he like passed out on the ground and people were stepping on him, and I like got some guys that were stronger than me because I obviously couldn't take this kid up the stairs because I'm like not strong, and I had a couple guys like carry him upstairs, and I think they took him outside and woke him up, and I don't know. I told him to have him throw up because he obviously needed to get it out of his system, but apparently he ended up going to the hospital, and he was there for a couple days, but he was fine. Like, I talked to him later, and I was like, oh, I'm really glad to see that you're alive, because I really wasn't sure. And no one else was helping him, because they were all too drunk to care. Like, I was so mad at everyone. I mean, I was sober. I always go to parties as the driver, because I'm that really lame person. But, like, I don't know, I just want to hang out with people. But, so, I mean, I guess it's always good to have a mom figure. That people call me mom. I have like my purse, and I'm like, who needs gum? Does like let me take everyone's keys? Like it's my life is kind of sad. Like me at parties is I'm just people's mom, and I like take attendance. I'm like, has anyone seen this person? Where did they go? And it's I don't know. I think it's fun. So that kind of leads to what can students do to have fun without using drugs and alcohol. I mean, you could do what I do and just go watch people get drunk and laugh at them because drunk people are stupid, and like they always want to fight everyone. Like everyone's always like, oh, I'm gonna fight this dude, and I'm like, why? You don't need to fight him. Just sit down, have a glass of water. Everything. You're really not that mad. You're just intoxicated. It's everything is fine, and like, and then there's always the people that like, when the house gets too crowded, they're like, we're calling the cops, they're on their way, or the cops are here right now, and then everyone starts running, and then there's the people that just like sit down on the couch and they're like, nah. I'm usually, I don't run because I mean, like, I don't have a reason to run, but I'm usually like, what's going on? Because I mean, mother mode here, the mom has to take care of all of the kids and make sure that no one else gets in trouble. But so I mean, that's something you can do. However, if you want to stay away from drugs and alcohol completely, which is probably the more smart option, um, there's honestly so much on campus going on. Like, join a club. I joined the journalism club, got my shirt on. But, like, I mean, there's sororities and fraternities, if you're into that kind of stuff, or intramural sports, like you could do that. And I know that there's basketball, volleyball, I think there's soccer here. There's probably a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm not like team sporty. I'm like, I'll go run for 2 hours and it's fine. Like, I would rather exercise alone instead of in a team. let's see, what else can you do? Well, there's always like shows and performances, especially this week. I didn't go to any of them because I didn't know what they were, but there's like performances, like we have open mic night here. Next week I'm going to some kind of an acrobat show. I don't really know much about it. We had something called Capers, which is like Saturday Night Live, except it's all students, and that was fun because, I mean, you're used to going to a play and it being like a Broadway musical, and this is more like there's a lot of lap dancing. I think I got a lap dance from some guy, which was really scary. But there's, like, it's a college show, so they can kind of do whatever they want. So, I mean, like, things like that they're fun. And also, this is really obvious, but maybe people forget that you can hang out with your friends without drinking. Like, you can just, this week, just 2 days ago, which I kind of do regret this. I mean, know that this is like a health blog, but I mean, maybe I do have to confess when I haven't been. My friend and I were like, oh, boys are being really annoying. Like, we are just annoyed. We're gonna order pizza and brownies and watch chick flicks and just cry and talk crap about boys. So much fun. We ended up not even watching movies because we were talking crap for too long, and it was midnight, and my roommate was like, are you coming back to the room? And I was like, oh my god, I'm still eating pizza. I had 6 pieces of pizza that night and a brownie, and then the next day for lunch I had 3 more leftover pieces of pizza and another brownie. So I really hate myself a lot. Like, I went to the gym extra hard to make up for it, but it still doesn't make it, like, Laura, come on. Not good. But eating pizza is fun. Hanging out with your friends and maybe not talking crap about people. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. But we're just frustrated. But, hanging out with your friends, watching movies with them, and, like, ordering pizza and stuff like that. It's just, you don't need to drink all the time in college, even though that's what the movies tell you. It's fine to be sober. I actually love being like, first of all, and this is kind of going back to me being the mom thing, when you're the sober person in the friend group, you can take care of people, because sometimes if everyone is so drunk that no one knows what's going on, you can, like, lose someone, or, like, somebody can, like, get alcohol poisoning, or, like, go too far, and, or if someone is gonna get arrested, you need to have someone that, like, has enough sense to be like, hey, don't get arrested, let's get away from this situation. Plus you can drive them and make sure that they get home safe, because you don't want to be that group of people that, like, passes out at the house and, like, no one knows who you are, and you're just like a few people that just couldn't get home because you're just too drunk. Like, don't be those people. I don't know. Obviously people in college are going to be drinking, so, like, I don't think it's realistic to be like, oh, there's everything to do on campus where you don't have to drink, because you're never going to, because, I mean, especially when you're, like, a senior, obviously, because then it's legal anyway, so that doesn't matter. But it's not hard to have fun without drinking. People say that, like, that's what college is. Nah, it's just part of it for some people, not even for, I know a lot of people that don't party. Like, most people I know really don't party, except for the people that I've met at parties. But, I mean, yeah, you can do so much other fun stuff at college. You can even, like, we went bowling one time. Like, bowling isn't lame, it's fun. We're trying to convince other people to join us next time, and they're like, bowling is lame. Bowling is fun, because if it goes in the gutter, you can be like, oh my god, that was so embarrassing, but I wasn't trying, even though I was trying. But, or, like, go to see a movie. You don't have to be drunk to see a movie. And just don't do drugs. I don't know. There are a lot of things that you can do and stay safe on campus without alcohol and drugs. It's very easy, trust me. Or you can just be a mom like me it's safe. Your friends maybe aren't being super safe, but you are, so you can make sure that they are at least trying to be safe. I don't know. That's all I got to say about that. I'm gonna go brush my hair. Bye.